It is a beautiful 70-degree October Saturday afternoon. Welcome into Kansas Club Baseball here in Topeka, Kansas at Bettis Sports Complex. Jayhawks just took down Pitt State by a final score of 11-2, and they will take on the Cyclones. It's Max Rosencrans on the hill for the Jayhawks. Any deals a first pitch, strike one. Miss with the second one. Welcome in, everyone. Mason Coons here, flying solo today, as my partner Trevor is out of the office today. He was here for the first game. He had to go back home to get an oil change. So I will try my best to keep up. It's 2-1. It is the Cyclone shortstop, Liam McGee, cuts through that one. That'll square it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rosencrans, it's a breaking ball, and McGee swings right through it, and so an early strikeout for the Hawks. Now is number 13, the shortstop, Boston Widener. Rosencrans misses just a bit outside. In the windup, the big left-hander, and again off into the wrong side of the hill there. Missed outside. That was his problem last year. One of his main flaws, but he was one of the top pitchers for KU. There's a chopped foul into the on-deck circle and a nice play by Jacob Ross. Bare hands it and chucks it back out to the mound. It's a slider, and Widener is out in front of it. That pitch is working early. It's 2-2. This one is pulled foul on the third baseline into the fence. Still 2-2. Two to the Cyclones shortstop. He pokes this one out to second, and a sliding play by Adam Jordan, but it's off his glove into center field. And Boston Widener has a 1-out single. Perfect weather here. Overcast, no sun. Trying to peek through the clouds, but doesn't look like it will. 70 degrees and not too much wind. This one's a little jam shot to third. The look at second, fires to first in a pick. And it looked like he was out, but they call him safe. That was Jacob Ross. And a grounder to Jackie Salas, the Jayhawk third baseman. The umpires are going to come talk about it. From my vantage point, it looked like he was out, but not in the greatest spot to see. And from personal experience, this summer I worked as an umpire and a little bit in the fall, and you never really realize what exactly goes into it. But where that field umpire is standing, it's tough to see for sure, and they uphold the call. It's safe. Now the cleanup spot, Cade Andrews, the Iowa State catcher, wearing the number 12. Rosenkrantz from the stretch. His first offering is a breaking ball in the dirt, and Andrews swings right over the top of it. Number 56, Lane Nato, the Kansas catcher, behind the plate for the second game. The 0-1 from Rosenkrantz is in there. That top part of the zone, maybe a little bit high, but called a strike nonetheless. So it's quickly 0-2. Another breaking ball. This one misses just outside. Couldn't quite catch that outer half of the plate. Still a pitcher's count, 1-2. Rosenkrantz can waste a couple if he chooses. Try and get Andrews to chase out of the zone. This one's popped straight back over my head, way out of play. It's still 1-2. The next offering is jam shot on the ground to third, step on the bag for one, fires across in time, and it's an inning-ending 5-3 double play. To the bottom of the first, no score. So here in Topeka, as the Jayhawks get ready to take their first hacks of the ball game, leading off is the center fielder Eli Greenfield. He fouls this one right back. First pitch hacking, just missed it. Straight back in its screen, 0-1. Again, flying solo today. Mason Kuntz with you. This one's fouled back out of play. Trevor will be with you tomorrow. either a 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock first pitch start time in this tournament. Yet to be decided. This one's pulled into right field. It gets through a leadoff single for Greenfield, and he'll round first. And KU has the leadoff man on. Now it's Adam Jordan, the second baseman, wearing the number 1. It's my first game here for the fall, but that was a big issue as Jordan swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. Is Jayhawks couldn't get the first man on, and when they could get runners on, they couldn't drive them in. The other one skied to shallow right field. Right fielder's camped under it, makes the grab. There's one away. It's Corey Cisneros making the grab. Standing in is Alex Raylene, the left fielder. Obviously a small sample size, but KU took down Pitt State 12-2, I believe. Raylene watches this one fly outside. But they were able to limit the big inning. And they had a couple of big innings of their own, and polar opposite from what we saw here in the spring. This one skied right up behind me again, and it lands about 20 feet to my right. Pick off, and they got him. Now he's in a rundown. And he is going to be tagged out. The home plate umpire had him out. The field umpire didn't have a call, but as it stands, Greenfield's waiting on the bag. Now, I never saw a call from the field umpire, and that should be his call. And that is going to stand. Jayhawks are not thrilled with that. Calvin Pettit, the Cyclone hurler. He has Eli Greenfield picked off. So now there's 2 outs and nobody on. And now Raylene sends this one in the air. Super high, shallow right center field, kind of in the Bermuda Triangle. And they make the catch. Tough play there, but it's the second baseman, Jacob Ross, making the grab. No score after 1 here in Topeka. Max Rosencrans is out for his second inning of work here in Topeka, no score. I'll start it off with this, and Trevor and I will always joke about one of the joys of club baseball is that you really never know what you're going to get. As Rosencrans' first pitch misses away, and we are blessed here to have our own little broadcast area at the top of the bleachers here. Got a canopy. It's a nice spot. Ground ball to second base. It's Jordan, and he fires it over, and Rosencrans has a leadoff man out. As I look down, I see little ants. They're smaller than ants, but I'm getting eaten up by these little bugs. But Trevor was joking about it in the first game, and I didn't believe it, but he was right. So, Trevor, if you're listening, I apologize. It's 24. Evan Benetti, the Cyclone first baseman, stands in. And Rosencrans deals a breaking ball, and that misses low. Good pitcher's duel here so far. Through an inning and a third. This one's tapped to third, and it's going to fall foul. And it evens the count at 1-1. And if you followed it all, just for one game in the spring, you would know that was not a whole lot of pitchers' duels. A lot of high-scoring barn burners, 15-14 games. Rosencrans is a fastball pulled on the ground to third. Plenty of time. It's in the dirt, and a great scoop by Peter Duma on the throw by Usalis. They're quickly 2 away. Couple of nice plays by Duma over there, bailing out his teammates, making saves. The first pitch to George Bell misses low, the center fielder. Now he cuts through the second pitch on the outside part of the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 from Rosencrans. A breaker way outside. That one didn't break. And it's a 2-1 count. This one sliced down the first base line. That'll get way back out of play. Deuce is wild. 2-2 count with 2 outs in the second inning. Cyclones looking to start a little bit of a rally here. 2-2 from Rosencrans is foul back into the screen. And we'll try it again. I got little bugs crawling all over my notes in my lineup card. Two misses away. That'll fill the count. Payoff pitch. Missed inside, ball 4. Overall, pretty good start for Rosencrans. That time he missed inside, but most of the time when he does miss, it is outside. Could mean that he's not fully reaching his arm all the way out, bringing it across, or where he's standing on the mound, but he's standing on the inside half of the plate to a right-handed batter, about as far as he can go. First pitch to number 0, the right fielder Corey Cisneros is punched over into the field behind us in the K-State and Creighton game. Back pick to first, not in time, and a called strike. That is Lane Nato. And the throw over the first baseman, Peter Duma. The 0-2 is a breaker. Back to the pitcher. Rosenkrantz knocks it down, picks it up. Underhand flip to first. PFPs, ladies and gentlemen, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the second, still no score. And it's Peter Duma, the first baseman, going to lead things off for KU. I want to mention the graphic between innings. Obviously, we're not playing Nebraska, and it's not April anymore. I give Trevor a hard time for that. He's the main graphics guy, and Duma's going to get nailed. So leadoff man on by way of the hit by pitch. He looks to be all right. He'll shake it off. Jacob Bittner standing in now. He's the designated hitter for this one. This one's popped up on that right side. The first baseman is under it. And he makes the catch in foul ground. And that is Evan Benetti on the catch. One away. And it's Jackie Salas, the third baseman, been busy so far in this one. Takes one in the top part of the zone for strike one. This one misses high. It's 1-1. And Salas, if you recall, had that unassisted inning-ending double play. Well, 5-3 double play. That ended the inning. A half swing, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and Salas falls behind 1-2. Tried to hold it back, but he couldn't. Couldn't keep those hands behind the plate. 1-2, got him looking. And there's 2 outs. And Salas not a fan of that call. He thinks it was low and away. You will never win that battle with an umpire. A pick move, close, but no cigar. Calvin Pettit tried to sneak attack, try and catch him off guard. This one's popped up, slicing towards the bullpen, and that's going to fall out of play. Cyclones are yelling pumpkin from the dugout. It's club baseball. No, Trevor's out there somewhere proud. and misses inside, 1-1. This is the shortstop, Brennan Tunnel. Another pick move, and it's not as close. The 1-1. That's in there. Strike 2. Cyclones dugout trying to get in Tunnel's head. The 1-2 is in the dirt, and he's going to try and take off for second. The throw is low. And so that is Peter Duma now at second base. Kate Andrews, the catcher, going to go talk out Calvin Pettit. Cyclones need one pitch to get out of it, but on the other side of that coin, all it takes is one swing in the outfield, and the Jayhawks are up ahead early. 2-2. Poked into right field. That's going to fall. They're going to send Duma. Right fielder bobbles it, and Duma's in standing. 1-0 KU off the bat of Brennan Tunnel. A line drive into right field is how KU strikes first. Lane Nato, the man behind the plate, stepping into the box. And he watches strike 1 go past. This one misses low. He's able to hold his swing, was Nato. So the 1-1 from Pettit. Punched out of play, and that lands in the field behind us again. Nato behind, 1-2. This one misses close, but outside. And it is 2-2. This pitch is over his head. Little chin music. Fills the count 3-2, and a good at-bat out of Lane Nato. Payoff pitch. Little flare, shallow right center. That's going to fall. They're going to hold the runner at second. They go station to station. KU's able to keep the line moving, and they get it to Quinn Gowitz, the right fielder. Quinn hacks and misses at the first one, a healthy hack. In the 0-1. Same as the last, swing and a miss, 0-2. Gowitz, a member of KJHK, student-run radio station. See him every Monday at 6 o'clock in the Union. The 0-2. Called strike 3. And that will end the inning. Kansas on the board first, 1-0. Back in Topeka for the upper half of the third inning. Standing in as the left-hander. Can't see a number. It is Alec Bell. And the designated hitter for the Cyclones takes the first pitch low. Ball one. Rosencrantz comes right back with a ball. This one missing outside, 2-0. That one's close. Just barely missed, and Rosencrantz is quickly behind 3-0. And it's a leadoff 4-pitch walk. So the leadoff man on against Rosencrantz for the first time today. And that'll turn the lineup back to the top. It's Liam McGee. Back pick attempt. Misses. Rosencrantz needs to get back in the zone now. 5 straight balls to start the third inning. And right on cue, there is a strike. Rosencrantz looking to get back on track. And he misses just low. Fastball not working here so far in the third. Look for the off speed. This one is high in the air left field, down the line at the wall. And a diving attempt, it lands foul. That's Alex Raylene over there. And a great effort that was. Just barely out of his reach. And McGee really got a hold of that one. Just couldn't keep it fair. It was about a 320-foot foul ball. Rosencrantz will take it. A long strike. It's 2-2. And his offering is behind the batter. Bell will move up 90 feet to second base. And that's a full count. And Rosencrantz is starting to struggle with command. Payoff pitch. Hacked in, missed at, and it's a strikeout. Just what the doctor ordered for Max Rosencrantz, and they're one away. Austin Widener takes the first pitch strike, and Rosencrantz seems to be back on track. And that's going to happen. Not every pitch is going to be your best pitch, but this one's chopped third. Looking back and fire across, and that is another out. Textbook play there by Salas. Hold the runner and get the out. So a nice job coming back after the early adversity here in the third for Rosencrantz. As I was saying earlier, sometimes when you start to rush, that's when it goes south. So you got to take your time, take a deep breath, and relax. This one gets through the 5-hole of the catcher, Nato. And a ball in the dirt, and he'd like to have that one back. And that'll cost KU another 90 feet. So with 2 out, Iowa State threatening. Jacob Ross, the Cyclone second baseman. He grounds this one soft to third. It's going to be a tough play. And they got him. Another beautiful play by Usalis. Ends the inning and preserves a 1-0 Jayhawk lead. Back for more action in the bottom of the third. That last inning highlighted the skills of the defense of Usalis, and he's made 4 or 5 plays over there now. Saved a run for sure last inning. And that is number 16, Aiden Day. Takes the first one up and comes back, cutting through the second. It's a 1-1 count. Day is an extra hitter. And he takes strike 2. There's a difference. Yeah, when the Jayhawks have 10 hitters in their lineup, so they have a designated hitter and then an extra hitter. And he fouls this one straight into the mask of Cade Andrews. Day staying alive. And he skies this one shallow right field as the second baseman ranging over and makes the grab, and Day is down. Looks like somebody's gonna be added into this lineup here. Number 7. I pull up my game changer to check out the name. He takes a strike. It's 1-1. And it's Jack Ruddy. Ruddy, it's his box. Takes time and he's back. And he hacks through this one and he falls behind 1-2. One, 2 from Pettit. He's in the dirt and he gets ready to chase and throw down to first on the drop third strike. is true, and there's 2 away. Now it's back to the top. Little fork in the road. But that is club baseball, and you got to roll with it. Now I'm back on track. And Eli Greenfield steps into the box and takes a first pitch fastball on the inside half of the zone for strike 1. Got him with a high cheese, did Pettit. Greenfield in the hole, 0-2, and he takes time. Trying to throw Calvin Pettit out of his rhythm. And this one he's late. He fouls it back into one of the softball fields here. So he's making a battle out of it. Another 0-2, misses away. This one's low. Deuce is wild in the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. And Greenfield watches this one. Called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Jayhawks in the bottom of the third. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the top of the fourth. Rosencrantz is back out there. His team is ahead 1-0, and Max Rosencrantz trying to keep it that way. And his first pitch to Cade Andrews is a called strike. It is the middle of October, 74 degrees. And I am not complaining. This is beautiful baseball weather we have. Rosencrantz misses away. And I was talking to Trevor earlier in the spring when we were at Creighton. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher. It's 2-2, and that was one of the coldest baseball games I've been a part of in a very long time. We were in a flower bed. It was windy. It was probably 25 degrees. This one in the air, deep to left field. Raylene is parked under it, and it's an easy catch and a leadoff fly out to left field. I believe this is Lincoln Myers. The the center fielder for the Cyclones. First pitch he sees is low. This one just barely misses away, and it's 2-0. Second time through the order for the Cyclones. They're at the middle half, cleanup. This one is fouled back out of play. And a 2-1 for Max Rosencrans, who's looking to stay on track. By this point in the game, the fourth inning, the hitters have starting to get your timing down. They've seen you enough, so you have to really make sure you're staying on track and staying sharp. And he misses close again, but still a ball nonetheless. It's a 3-1 count to the Cyclones center fielder. On the ground to second. Jordan is there. Low throw in to first. And Adam Jordan has out number 2 in the fourth. Pitching and defense, the theme of this one so far. If I told you that in the spring, you would think I was lying. This Jayhawks team looks sharp here so far today. First baseman Evan Benetti lines this one into left field. That is a base hit, and perhaps the start of some 2-out magic for Iowa State. Not much you can do there. It was a solid pitch in a good spot. And nice piece of hitting. You got to tip your cap. That brings up George Bell. Skies this one. It's going to land just behind KU's dugout. Out of play. It is tough sometimes the way the clouds are aligned to see the ball. It's kind of those gray skies, and the ball blends in with it really well. Could be a possible development to keep an eye on later in the game. Rosencrans 0-1 is lined back into the screen. George Bell is right on it. Look, see, maybe one of those sliders that Rosencrans has been known for. It's been working for him so far. There it is, and it misses just outside. Tried to get it to break in that outside half, just barely missed. Still ahead 1-2. And another close one, just barely misses inside now. He's covering that whole part of the plate. Didn't get any love from Blue back there behind the plate. Deuces are wild again. This one's popped foul. That is going to land on the Creighton dugout. Kansas State and Creighton playing on the field behind us. Creighton's a good ball club. I believe they won the league last year, and we saw them up there in Omaha. They played well. So another try from Rosencrans is on the ground to the left side, and it gets through the 5-6 gap on in the left field. So another 2-out hit for the Cyclones, and they've got a man in scoring position. First and second for Corey Cisneros, the right fielder. This one misses inside and almost hit him. That's a ball away. So really important for Rosencrans here, as NATO's going to go walk out to him, have a chat. Maybe he knew what I was about to say, and it's really important to gain your momentum back here. You got to settle down, starting to rush himself. You're in control of the speed of the game as the pitcher, and it's hard. It's hard to stay on a rhythm when you're starting to have some trouble. Not to say that Max hasn't been great so far. 2-0 is in the dirt. And he's got to know he's at the 8-hole. He's at the bottom half of the lineup. And that's not a discredit to Cisneros, but you have to imagine that Rosencrans can be better. And he hits one on the outside half of the plate for a strike, and not to say to be better, but as a pitcher, it's important to have the mentality of I'm better. You gotta have pitch with that energy. So a 3-1 is in there, and he's back in it, and that fills the count up. This would be huge for the Jayhawks if they can hold Iowa State right where they're at and get out of here. Payoff pitch. Sliced foul. So after falling behind 3-0, Rosencrans is right back in it. Couple of called strikes and a foul ball. And we will try the payoff pitch again, and it misses low, ball 4. That'll load the bases. And now it is up to the 9-hole Alec Bell. With 2 outs and the bases juiced. Iowa State looks to swing the momentum in their side. We got a mound visit. I'm going to talk it over. Designated hitter Alec Bell looking to put the Cyclones on the board. And that one almost hit him. And that would have been a catastrophe. Fortunately for Rosencrans, it missed the legs of Bell. And so that is a 1-0 count. There's one on the outside half of the plate. In there. Evens the count, all square, 1-1. Rosencrans next offering. Misses away, and a good stop by NATO to keep it in front of him. Otherwise, that was a run for the Clones. Hacked and missed at. It's 2-2, and Rosencrans is one pitch away from dancing his way out of this one. Bases loaded. 2-2 with 2 outs in the 4th. Rosencrans delivers away, and another good stop by NATO. And it's a full count. Best pitch here. Dig deep for Rosencrans. Looks like the webbing of Nato's catcher's putt is falling apart. I see long dangly strings, and he's going to have to get some work done on that. He's going to go grab a different catcher's mitt. It looks like the webbing just unlaced itself. Nonetheless, he's back with a new mitt. Full count, nowhere to put him from the windup. Swung on and missed. He got out of it. Excellent pitch. Rosencrans is fired up, and KU still leads it. Bottom half of the fourth in Topeka. Again, my name is Mason Coons here with you. Flying solo today. It's a 1-0 lead for the Jayhawks, and stepping in is the second baseman, Jordan, and a ground ball right back to the pitcher, Pettit, and he flips it over for out number 1. There's a solid piece of hitting, unlucky there for Jordan right at the pitcher, and he was able to knock it down. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Calvin Pettit. Now Alex Raylene, the left fielder, standing in. Breaking ball is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 offering is in the dirt, but Raylene swings through it, and he wants that one back. Now he's going to have to dig deep and pull something together here. It's 0-2 from the windup. In the dirt. One, 2. Raylene had that near spectacular diving play in left field. And now he sends one into center field, and the gap that's going to fall. Misplayed by the center fielder. Raylene moves up 90 feet. He's in there with a double. Good piece of hitting, as I was just talking about. Inches away last inning from an amazing diving grab. It's Peter Duma. He got hit by a pitch last time, looking for revenge. And he fouls this first pitch back. The 0-1 is a breaking ball. That one broke nicely, but it missed up. Quite a bit of horizontal break, but not enough vertical break to catch that top part of the zone. And he comes back with a fastball that barely misses away. And it's 2-1. Doing foul tip into the catcher's glove. Calvin Pettit squares it up. 2-2 to Peter Dumo. And he swings through it for out number 2. So it is up to Jacob Bittner, the DH, as the Jayhawks try and add on to their lead. Bittner watches this one cross the plate for strike 1. Now he lines this one to left field. It's right at the left fielder. And an easy play, and unfortunately for KU, they are not able to capitalize on the double from Braylene. To the top of the 5th, still 1-0 Kansas. Top of the 5th here at Bettis. And a new arm to tell you about for the Jayhawks. It's the big right-hander donning the number 45, Emmett O'Keefe. And he will be tasked with keeping this score right where it is on the way to the 6th. First pitch in the top of the 5th is a ball in the dirt. It was time. Not sure if that pitch counted. The umpire, I believe the umpire had time. I believe. Put his hands up. This is where it would help to have a color commentator. That's a strike, though. And it's Liam McGee leading things off for the Cyclones. This ball misses just inside from O'Keefe. And he misses up. So it is 3-1, so that pitch did count. My apologies there. And O'Keefe will hold him back at least one more pitch. There's a strike, 3-2. And a full count to the Cyclone third baseman. Payoff pitch in the air, deep to left field. Raylene is back. Backpedaling, he makes the grab. And allowed out number 1. And if you're O'Keefe, you'll take him any way you can get him. He's not concerned. He's gotten out, doing his job, using his defense. Nice job. 1 away. This is a breaking ball missing just up. Just a little bit over the letters there of Boston Widener, the shortstop. The 1-0 from Emmett O'Keefe. A half swing, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. 1-1. Next offering, another breaking ball. This one's behind him. So O'Keefe looking to find that release point. With that breaking ball, your release point has to be perfect, otherwise you will not be able to control it. Fastball here, just barely up. And it's 3-1. Swung on the outside half of the zone for a called strike 2, filling the count again. So a couple of full counts here early for Emmett O'Keefe. And the payoff pitch misses down and away. And Boston Widener is on with a walk. So now to the 3-hole Jacob Ross for Iowa State. And the first pitch he sees is on the ground to third. It hit his foot, so it's a foul ball. And unfortunately for O'Keefe, Usalis would have had an easy double play had that not went off the foot of Ross. And now he lines one into right field. That's going to fall. And Gowitz has some trouble with it. Now he fires it. The cut man. And the throw is late. And now Ross moves up another 90 feet. Now there's 2 men in scoring position with only 1 out. And now O'Keefe is in a little bit of trouble. Looked like it took a weird hop there on Quinn Gowitz, the right fielder. And because of that, Cade Andrews, the catcher, is in prime scoring spot. And he pops this one up close to me, just behind me, out of play. Andrews was just a little bit under that one. Emmett O'Keefe up 0-1. His next pitch is in the air to center field. Greenfield is under it, tagging as the runner at third. The throw goes to third, and the Cyclones have tied the game. So Iowa State trades an out for a run. There's 2 outs. And Lincoln Myers, the center fielder, has a man at second base looking to drive him in and take the lead. Rain starting to fall here in Topeka. This one misses tight. You guys, yeah, you can come in. Breaking ball misses away. Made it so far, we thought it was going to hold off. Two 2-0 for the Iowa State center fielder. And this one misses at his eyes. And at this point, if I'm the coach, you got a spot to put him. It's a 3-0 count. Don't want to give him anything too fat to hit. I would just put him on. They're going to pitch to him, and he misses anyway, ball 4. Charlie Marshall is out to have a chat with O'Keefe and his catcher, Nato. Talking strategy here. Still just 1 pitch away for O'Keefe. Nothing to be too alarmed about yet. This is the first baseman, Evan Benetti, looking to put Iowa State on top. First pitch he sees is a breaking ball that doesn't break, and it's over his head. He's ahead 1-0. This one's a high pop-up back near us, so that's going to get out of play. Take a bounce off the railing. Get a new ball. It's 1-1. One count from Emmett O'Keefe, and that offering misses up. Starting to be a recurring theme for O'Keefe, missing high. Need to reach out, get that release point down, and stride all the way down the mound. This one's better, but it misses inside, and he's behind 3-1. Three-one pitch is up. That'll load the bases. And that will be all she wrote for Emmett O'Keefe. New arm for the Jayhawks. It is the McGovern. Owen McGovern is in, and he is tasked with keeping this score right where it's at. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And George Bell, the batter for the Cyclones. 14 on 14. The number duel. And a ball low from Owen McGovern. Second offering is in there for a strike. Squares the count up 1-1. Breaker is in there. And Bell is behind 1-2. So steady mist, rain falling here in the sky in Topeka. 1-2 misses away. Two-two pitch. He struck him out. The McGovern gets it done. The Cyclones tie it to the bottom of the 5th, 1-1. Back in the bottom of the 5th is Jackie Salas. And swings through the first pitch he sees. Jayhawks looking for a response after Iowa State tied the game in the top half of this inning. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2, and Pettit is +2. Is in the dirt. He swung. Drop 3rd strike. Throw down to 1st in time. And the leadoff man is sat down in the bottom of the 5th. KU got one in the bottom of the 2nd since Pettit's been cruising. And he fires another strike. This time to Brennan Tunnel. Lined into right field, it gets down. That's a base hit. Opposite field. Brennan Tunnel is on with 1 away. is the man behind the mask for the Jayhawks. It's Lane Nadeau, the catcher. First pitch he sees is fouled back into the screen. And he offered, they say, at the second pitch, a half swing. Could not check it. He's behind 0-2. This one's in the dirt. One-two delivery is fouled back, and I think it hit the umpire. Went off the glove of the catcher. So I don't think the umpire caught the brunt of it, but nonetheless. 1-2 again. This time he is not able to make contact. Swings right through it. There's 2 away. It's the right fielder, Quinn Gowitz, trying to keep the inning alive. And another first pitch strike for Calvin Pettit. That's a huge aspect of the game as a pitcher, to get deep in the game. First pitch strikes, one of the most important things. You know, a foul tip. Went right into the catcher. And that is Cade Andrews. To the KU right fielder. He calls time. Throws the pitch anyway, and a good job there. That's what you're taught to do. Once you start your motion, you throw the pitch no matter what. And he does just that. 0-2. And he struck him out. Score stays where it's at to the top of the 6th. It's 1-1.
Is the first weekend of November.
Okay.
First and second, yeah. And then that's it for the fall. So they don't do the Louisiana thing anymore.
Top of the 6th, first pitch from the McGovernor is a strike. And another one here, so quickly ahead 0-2. Been a pitcher's duel the whole way. And it looks to be that is the way it is going to end. Is the right fielder for the Cyclones. Takes this one just a little bit away. As Cisneros. 1-2, just up. Even count, 2-2, foul tip, straight back. Hits something on the way to the screen. The catcher's mitt, perhaps. Is a full count. And this one misses in, ball 4. And again, the Cyclones have the leadoff man on. So this is the 9-hole Alex Bell. Called strike. And he's quickly behind 0-2. McGovern's offer is high and away. It's 1-2, and I think it's important to stay on your toes. Getting late in the game, steal sign could be on. Slider and just a bit outside. In the game it's been runners in scoring position is key, and not a huge lead over there at first. This one's on the ground to second. Flip. And that's all they'll get. But they get the lead runner. No harm, no foul, and that is Adam Jordan. Who will make the first out for the Jayhawks. And back to the top of the order, Liam McGee. And McGee takes a breaking ball over the plate for strike 1. Back pick attempt at first. And Bell is in standing. So a 1-1 count in a 1-1 game. This one sliced down the right field line, and that will get out of play. This one misses up. It's 2-2, and back behind me it's Creighton and Missouri S&T just getting underway. Two just inside. That will fill the count. Payoff pitch to Liam McGee. Hits his helmet. And he wears his way on base. So again, KU finds himself in a little bit of trouble here late, as the rain has halted momentarily. Hopefully it holds off for the rest of the way. Boston Widener standing in for Iowa State. And McGovern's first pitch offering misses at the eyes. Needs to settle back in here. Find his rhythm again. And he just barely misses the zone there. That pitch looked a lot better. Just a couple inches away. But it's a 2-0 count to the Cyclone shortstop. He watches this one in there, strike one. High pop-up, shallow center field. Catch is made. There's no tag. And that is Eli Greenfield in center field making the grab. So 2 away. Jacob Ross is standing in now. Number 23 for Iowa State. First pitch he sees misses up. Now this one's downstairs, and again it is a plus count for the Cyclones hitters. 2-0, little jam shot to the right side. It's going to be a tough play. And it's thrown away. One run will score. Nato is sliding. He throws it to the plate. It'll stop there. And it was a tough play. That ground ball over to Duma pulled him towards the second base, and McGovern was able to get over, but it was not a good throw, and that costs KU a run. Now the Cyclones have taken the lead here late with men on second and third. McGovern looking to stop the bleeding. There's a line drive into left field, a dive by Raylene, and it's under him. He missed it. He appears to be hurt. 2 more runs score for the Cyclones. It's 4-1, and now to check on Alex Raylene. He's up fine. And it was a great effort by Raylene. Just couldn't quite get there. And it's a 2-out, 2-run double for Cade Andrews. 4-1, Iowa State. Chopper to short. Steps, fires, the throw is in time. That'll end the inning. Damage is done. Iowa State leads it by 3. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Ready to go in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch sliced out of play, foul. We got a new camera battery. Hoping that one should take us the rest of the way here in Topeka. And KU finds themselves on a 4-1 hole, looking to mount a comeback as this one's on the ground to third. Step and a throw is in time. And Aiden Day is set down to start the 6th. That was Liam McGee on the play for the Cyclones. Pop up over to the right side. The first baseman backpedaling, camped under it, and an easy one for him. That is Benetti. Quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top, the center fielder Eli Greenfield. Two outs, nobody on. KU's trying to chip away, and Pettit deals a breaking ball away and up for ball 1. Next offering is in there. It's a fastball. Super light mist starting to come back. A couple umbrellas are popped. That one misses just inside, and Greenfield's putting together a solid AB here. He fouls this one into the screen. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. KU still needs 3. 2-2 from Pettit, misses just high, full count. Payoff pitch. In the air left field, slicing. Ranging over is George Bell. He makes the play. That'll end the inning. Last chance to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. here at Bettis Park, and Owen McGovern's first pitch is fouled back. Jayhawks need to keep this one right where it's at. These tournament games and doubleheaders are 7-inning games, so this will be the last inning unless KU is able to mount a comeback. This one's up high. And this is number 24, Evan Benetti, the first baseman. Now a little flare to second base. Adam Jordan has an easy one. And a leadoff pop-up for the Jayhawks. Need this one to be a quick one. Need to get the bats out. Again, kind of a recurring theme for the McGoverners so far is first pitch missing upstairs. And then he brings this one all the way down for the Worms, 2-0. Needs to split the difference. That time he does, and it's a strike, and he's back in it 2-1. Benetti takes a called strike 2, and the Governors battled all the way back. 2-2. Ground ball to second. Jordan is there, makes the play. And a busy 7th inning for him. He's got 2 outs. And now Owen McGovern just needs one more out to get his team back to the box. First pitch to George Bell. Apologies. That is Corey Cisneros. George Bell was up before, and it is a 1-1 count, and that's part of the struggle is don't have all the necessary resources back here. Got a lineup card. I got to make that work, but Governor throws a fastball, and that one's caught on and missed. Back organized here. Ready to go, and it's a 1-2 count. Misses upstairs. Two offering. He struck him out, but it's going to go to the backstop. And Corey Cisneros is on. Score that one. Strikeout. Wild pitch. As Nato wasn't able to square that one up, and it got through him. And that one hurts for KU. McGovern goes from the slide step that time, missed a little bit away. And again, another breaking ball is outside. Struggled with command early in the count and has been able to bring it back so far. Not that time, it's 3-0. Comes back with a strike here, and he's still in it, 3-1. And this is Alec Bell. Pops this one out behind me, out of play, into the trees. Full count. Payoff pitch is fouled back, just barely getting a piece of it was Bell. and he stays alive, that's a full count. Now he calls time. We'll do the payoff pitch again, and another foul ball. This one lands on the screen of that third base bullpen. Who's gonna blink first? Another payoff pitch, and it's low, and it's ball 4. And Bell gets the best of him that time. So you get the first 2 outs, and then you get a strikeout, but it's a wild pitch, and that runner gets on, and now a walk, and suddenly you go from nobody on, 2 outs, and suddenly Iowa State is knocking on the door, and a ground ball pulled foul by number 19, Liam McGee. Absolutely crucial that Owen McGovern holds Iowa State right where they are. The 0-1 to the Cyclones' third baseman is low. That one's going to bounce in. One to McGee. In there, strike 2. Looking to send him packing, and he's going to step off here. Bluff the pick move to second base. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Storm's rolling in. One-two is upstairs, and it pops out of the glove of Nato. He slides to get it, and both runners will advance. Remember, he's got that different glove. A couple innings ago, his main glove, the webbing came unlaced. Perhaps this one isn't broke in the same, but was not able to hang on second and third. This one misses high, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch, sky high pop up right to second base. Jordan is under it, and he makes the grab. So KU's able to get out of it. Their last chance coming up. Bottom of the 7th, last chance for KU, and it's the second baseman, Adam Jordan. After ending the inning last inning, he leads it off here, and he takes the first pitch up by his chin. He has to back away. It's 1-0. Now this one in the air to center field. That is Myers camped under it. And so solid contact, no luck. 1 out. That'll give it to Alex Raylene. Misses low. Ball 1. Pettit still out there looking for the CG. That one's in there. The 1-1. Didn't mean to, and he didn't go, and he takes that one low. Raylene does. Now a Bender misses just up. 3-1. KU needs 3 here. They got 2 outs to do it. Raylene sends this one a mile high into that infield. Coming in as a third baseman, that is McGee. Makes the grab by the pitcher's mound, and now it is do or die time. Peter Duma represents the last chance for KU. Line drive into left field. And Duma is able to get it to the next man, Jacob Bittner. As cliche as it sounds, one pitch at a time. Keep the line moving. Get the sticks to the next guy. Excellent piece of hitting there. Now Bittner watches this one bounce in. He's ahead 1-0. Chop to third. Will roll foul. Evens the count 1-1. Again, chop foul to the third base side. Now KU is down to their final strike. 1-2 from Calvin Pettit is low. Tried to get him to chase. Bittner wouldn't go. Two on the ground to third again. This time it's going to bounce all the way into the dugout. The third base side is getting some work. Bittner's looking to straighten one out and keep the Hawks alive. This one hit him. No, it's a foul ball. They called it a foul ball. I thought it hit him, but it must have nicked off that bat just barely. So he's still up, and it's still 2-2. And he chops this one to short. Fires across. A throw is in time. That will do it. Calvin Pettit, a complete game with 1 run allowed. Iowa State takes this one 4-1. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Mason Kuntz. You just watched Kansas Club Baseball. Tune back in tomorrow. Trevor will have it with you. So long from Topeka.